So, guys, unfortunately, a lot of my footage from yesterday did not actually record. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. But I managed to get some footage of me going on a 5K. So, what I did yesterday essentially was I woke up early in the morning, went for a 4K run. Then, after that, I went to the gym. And then, yeah, I just started doing a whole bunch of things like, like meal prepping, things such of that nature. And yeah, and then I made like motivational videos and stuff like that. So yeah, you guys stay tuned and tell me what you think. But also, guys, I want to give you a quick bit of advice. In anything you're doing, try to do it consistently. I know you always hear that 24/7, but what I'm trying to say is don't rely on motivation. Don't always rely on that because sometimes motivation can come and go. Motivation isn't always there all the time. So like when you're motivated, sometimes you could be in a mood where you're like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna conquer the world. And what ends up happening is that a sub you give yourself a substantial amount of tasks which take a lot of effort and which can end up overwhelming you. And then eventually you have all these tasks and all these things you want to do, and then you end up doing nothing, or you end up doing it for a short period of time. So one thing I suggest is that start small. Start with a few small things that you can do consistently. And you might be thinking, oh, I'm only doing a few small things. However, that's where compounding comes. Once you do those few small things every day, it starts compounding and compounding and compounding into something great. And then you'll see great results. A lot of people think is going to take 1 second, that's going to be overnight. However, they don't understand that it takes time and time and time. And very often people are like, oh, this person was an overnight success. However, you don't see that they've been doing it for a significant period of time. Just because they ended up blowing now does not mean they were an overnight success. You just didn't see what they went through. So what I'm saying, guys, is keep on going every single day. Try to pick a few small things that you can really focus your energy on, and go for that and go crazy and keep on doing that. Be consistent. Don't rely on motivation, rely on discipline, and you guys will go very, very far. But anyways, I'll show you guys me on the 5K run, and then yeah, me at the end talking about the call and stuff. So guys, it's been like 2 years since I've actually gone on a 5K, and my best time is only 30 minutes. So I'm not looking forward to this. However, essentially my future goal is to run a marathon, and I think I need to start somewhere. I'm aiming to run 4 times a week, but in terms of the best split, I don't know what to do. Because I heard, you need to incorporate at least one long run, one fast run, etc., etc. But I'm not got into that. After running today's 5K, I'll update you guys on how it was and what I need to improve on and stuff. I'll see you guys in a bit. Hello guys, so I've had a meeting with my co-founders of our startup, and essentially what we have done is just we gave ourselves an overall overview on what the strategy is. So as we make this app, we have given ourselves a timeline of 1 month to essentially build the prototype of the app. And as a team, we've come to the realization that it's not necessarily about the app, because like a lot of people can make amazing apps. However, like what's the point of making an amazing app if nobody sees it, or if it has no users, or if it has no community essentially? So we are also discussing marketing ideas essentially on how we are going to make sure we have a strong community and stuff. So guys, here's my personal tip. If you're making an app or something like that nature, what I recommend is you strongly focus on a focused community first. I suggest you pick a target audience, and then over time, as your product gets more successful, you can start expanding out and making it more general, if that makes sense. So let's say you're making an app for like a specific problem. Maybe like start with a specific city or like a specific demographic. And once you start to build up a consistent customer base, then you can start to expand it and expand it. So we are going to implement that strategy now, essentially. So right now, what I'm doing now, I'm just setting up. I'm just working on Git right now, like I'm setting up the project and everything. adding my teammates, setting up branches and things of that nature. And yeah, so like today, me and my team have just been speaking about the overall idea, the marketing ideas, and obviously we've also been speaking about the MVPs. And what do I mean by that? I think it stands for minimum viable product. So we're essentially speaking about the 3 to 5 most important features that we need in the product, essentially. So we've just been discussing what are the 3 main things we need to build a successful product in what we're doing in this app. So we spoke about those, and now we're going to try and implement that over this next month and see how well we do. So you guys, I'll let you stay tuned as we actually develop the app, and I'll show you some of the behind the scenes of the coding and stuff like that. But yeah, if I have any advice to give you guys, I'd say that business you have, that thing you're trying to do, start it now. Start it now. Like, don't wait till you're very experienced. Don't wait till you have so much knowledge, because at the end of the day, no matter how much knowledge you have, you're not going to have all the knowledge in the world. I say you start now so that you can actually start getting better and better every single day, and watch when your life becomes more successful.